Hi, we are preparing for the Carecell Sunday, and to do that, we have come up with a Carecell review form, which you have either already received it or you may receive it soon. Before we go ahead with that, I wanted to show what is the form about and how to fill this up. What's the idea behind it? Once you know that, it will help you to fill the form in a better way. Now, if you get the form, you will have certain sections. On the top. We ask for your name, mobile number, email ID, and then we have this other questions that we'll be using it. So now for a moment, let me show you how the form looks like. So once you click on the link, the form will open up and it will ask you to log in using your email ID, provide your name, mobile number, and email ID there. Now, you need to give, there's a question which says give one reason why you attend a carousel, and there are other questions as well. Now before I go ahead and explain these questions, it would be better if you know why we are asking these questions and how do we want to use the answers or the data, the reviews that is collected. This form is about the carousel. We are trying to get a review. So here it says we would love to hear your thoughts on how being a part of the carousel has been helpful to you. The idea is we are going to use this and encourage others to join carousels. So now that you know what is the purpose of filling this form and how your answers will be used, let me show you how it will appear once it is collated and designed. So it will be presented in something like this. This is just a rough outsketch. The designs would vary. Now you would have seen Google reviews, right? You would have seen Amazon reviews and other reviews. So we want to present your view, the Carecell members' view about the Carecell. Why you want to join a Carecell, what happens in the Carecell, how it has helped you, and would you like somebody else to join? And what would you tell him if you want him to join? That's the purpose. Now, to do that, we have asked a few questions. So there are 4 questions here. Give one reason why you attend a carousel. So you need to, this is only a guideline on how you should phrase your answer. And the next point is what would you miss if you did not attend a carousel? So this is actually an extension of the previous answer. And then share how being a part of the carousel helps you in facing challenges. Now, together, if you look at it, they are all kind of extending each other. They are they're complementing each other. And then the last one, this is the most important thing. We want to say, what would you like to tell someone who is not yet part of a carousel? So if you look at these 4 things, we are actually preparing for some kind of review like this, and the designs would vary. So you would see we can only take a few words in each review. So together it will be probably 25 to 50 words, not more than that. Now, when you fill the form, we have observed that there are certain things that can be done, and there is something that we don't want you to do. So here's a guideline that will help us to prepare and present it better. So imagine we are going to receive 100 plus or 200, 300 reviews. So it would be easier for us if you write it in a way that is expected for a review. First thing that I want to say is that try to personalize. Try using more of me, I, or you, we, my experience. Instead of being general, try to keep it more personal. Use these words. For example, if you have a question like give one reason why you attend a carousel. So the answer to this should not be an objective type like spiritual growth. Don't just answer spiritual growth. Phrase it. Write a sentence. Personally, like you can say something like I go there to connect to people. A carousel helps me to connect with people. I'll give you examples later. There are other things to avoid is do not start with like to. For example, give one reason why you attend a carousel. The answer to that is to pray and be prayed upon. That's the correct answer, but that's not the format which is helpful to write a review. If somebody writes other something like to connect with God and in meeting. So in this format, it cannot be copied directly and presented in in this presentation. So our objective is we want to phrase this presentation finally. So if you answer in a way that all those 4 questions will actually be collected together and presented, it will be easier for us to just copy them and paste it and not make more changes on that. The next point is, say for example, if you're saying to pray and be prayed upon, instead of saying that, try presenting it like a review as said earlier. So I'm giving an example here. I always wanted someone to pray for me. So instead of saying to pray, I always wanted someone to pray for me. And to be prayed upon, Carecell also gives me an opportunity to intercede for others. So try to present in a review format. The next thing is we are also asking you to give a picture. Now, you know how we are going to use the picture, right? We are going to present it here. You see the pictures will be shown here. So instead of showing something else, a group picture or a scenery or something that actually does not show your face, that should not be submitted. Try submitting where you're looking at the camera and it is a neat picture. I've just picked it from the internet and tried to put it here, but we'll do a better design with this going forward. For example, do not submit something like this or a group picture or a scenery. Submit where your face is seen. Let's try to make it more personal. So overall, the reason I'm presenting this video is to help you fill the form, and we are trying to fill the form because we want to make a review. We want to take all these 4 questions and put a review like thing, and we'll be running that in our social media, on different social medias, and we will let you know as we get towards the Carecell Sunday. That's all. Thank you for your time.